you want, come on, let's move you to the elf dance?
Yes. I don't know what that is.
That's it. About the show. Oh, nice. No, I was just thinking, like, where were you? Nice. No, I wasn't for I was just gonna say that's for all. Okay. And there's a man here also. I would give you this.
All right.
When I went to the toilet.
Do you wanna?
And I realized that I was like, someone's getting this. So I didn't think about it, but I put it on my head. So what was my day?
Alright, it's ready.
No.
I'm standing higher in the air. That's all. That's my show. Hi, all of you that I can see in front of me and probably, yep, okay, sorry. You're all good. Welcome to Everyone Gets a Trophy's Christmas show. You're all right. Thanks. Biggest fan. So glad to see you here. So tonight we are trying to do an improv show, obviously, to put us all in the Christmas spirit. So we've adapted our games to try and be more Christmassy. We're going to do a long-form Christmas story in the second half. So a couple of things to get us ready for that. One, think of titles of Christmas stories that have never before been seen that you might want to be seen, made into an improvised 40-minute show in the second half. So just think about that. The pieces of paper in front of you, we are saying, maybe write down something that like someone at your family Christmas gathering might say, because those are for a game later in which we won't look at them ahead of time, we'll just have to pull them out and use that phrase in the scene. So keep that in mind. We'll collect it during that time. So, with that being said, let me welcome Everyone Gets a Trophy on stage. Everyone, guys, come on up.
From the wings where you didn't see us.
We have Emma, we have Matt, we have Mike. My name is Lance. And as we like to call ourselves, Everyone Gets a Trophy, because everyone these days does, right? It's good effort. So, the first thing we would like to do tonight, I pull out our handy...
One we prepared earlier.
Yes, we are going to do a game, first of all, short form of the first half, called Entrances and Exits, and this is for Matt, Mike, and Emma. Now, the way this game works is that each person is going to be given a word, and I'm going to ask for that from you. And when that word comes up in the scene, they have to leave the stage, and if the word comes up again, they have to come back on the stage, and they have to find a way to make that work. So, for Emma, can I have a word? A simple word, complex word, whatever, just an everyday word.
Mince.
Mince. As in, like, meat mince? Right. Mince. Can I have a word for Matt? Perhaps an action.
Like running.
Barreling.
Huh?
Barreling.
Barreling?
Barreling.
Like
Barreling.
barreling down the
Yeah.
hallway. Right, something like that. Mince barreling. And can I have a word for Mike? Maybe an object. Christmassy object.
Candle.
Candle. Thank you. So the words are
Mince.
Barreling and candle.
candle. And now, could I have a non-geographic location? Like we like to say, not Egypt, a place.
A real place, guys. Egypt.
A place that you can just, you can go and do something that's like not on a map, like a bus stop or
An airplane.
an aeroplane. Thank you.
Great. So, you want to go up?
Get up! This is how we're starting. At every scene. Vámonos!
Well, Captain, I've done all the pre-flight checks. It seems that everything is in order. I've taken the hot food orders. You're looking a bit peaky, Captain. Are you quite all right?
I'm fine. I'm just a bit tired. I'll be fine. Where is my glass of warm milk?
Oh,
Nothing keeps me awake and ready for a fight like a glass of warm milk.
that sounds about right. I'll just get it. It's in the back galley.
someone light a candle?
Hey guys, just wanted to check and see if you guys needed anything up here in the cockpit area.
Oh, well, the captain's got his warm milk.
I've got my milk, but I've just been informed by this person.
My name is on the badge, on my lapel.
Gerald?
It's Jennifer!
Oh, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
I've been informed by this Jennifer that...
That's my name too.
Well, that's very easy. So I've been informed by this Jennifer, that someone, Jennifer, has just lit a candle.
I'll go and check it out straight away.
Well done, George. Right.
Oh, he's really barreling down the galley, isn't he?
Yes!
He's really going for
In
it.
fact, I think I'll just watch him. I like the way his knees jiggle. Is that a woman?
I hope there's no problem with that candle. That really would be something dreadful if
Hey Jennifer.
Did you check on the candle, Jennifer?
I totally forgot. But you know what? I saw the captain leave, and I thought maybe I could have a shot of controls.
No,
Maybe
you're
do
not.
like a barrel roll, something like that. Exciting, like barreling, like high speed velocity.
You're talking absolute mince, Jennifer. I can't stand for it.
Oh, hey, Captain.
Hello there, Geraldine. I was just walking up and down the cabin when not only did I see someone holding a candle, but someone asked me what was for dinner. And I said,
holding a what?
it was only a candle!
He was holding a candle.
Yes,
I'm so sorry. By the way, dinner is mince and tatties.
I do love mince and tatties.
Captain, I didn't want to say it in front of Jennifer, but she was trying to touch your
All the control, that's fine. I thought I was going to have to watch that video with
No, I think she's into women.
Okay.
She's changed her status.
So I'm no longer in danger.
I think she's holding a candle for that girl Karen who works on the other floor.
Hey.
I think we all hold a candle for her.
I love holding these candles. I'm going to take them out of
So she was touching my control panel.
Yes, she was saying something about trying to fly the plane.
I'm sorry, didn't realize these were control candles.
Oh.
See you later.
See
No,
ya.
actually, Captain, speaking of which, we're about to come into land and the lights are so dim, it's almost as if they're candles and not lights.
I mean,
Do you have a candle on the situation? I mean, a
Oh,
candle on the
I
situation,
can
Captain.
I'm putting down my milk, Geraldine. Right, now don't make me muck this up. I'm really mince at landing.
Well, I'll just leave you
I'll
to
do
it
my
then.
best. You know, I say to myself in the cockpit, my grandfather was a pilot. I again say to myself, and he used to fly a plane by candlelight. But candles are stupid.
Oh my god, we're barreling out of control!
Well, if we're barreling out of control, I better just leave. God damn it!
Much like that flight, that was a rocky start.
That makes some sense.
Yeah.
All right. The next game we're going to play is called Actor's Nightmare, and
Right.
we realize we may have forgotten a prop for this, but we'll ask: does anyone have a book with them? Did anyone bring any sort of fiction?
Does anyone think this was going to be terrible and they brought some light reading with them? Someone's reaching into her handbag.
We would have watched you for it.
Because you thought I'll hide behind all the other audience members. No one will notice me.
No?
Well,
No one brought books?
so
That would be.
that's
Do you mind?
technological.
You trust me?
If you don't, then that's fine.
It's either that or 2 of today's free papers.
Right.
How could you possibly know what's inside them?
Or a handbook on how to wrestle children to the floor without hurting them.
That's not a dodgy thing. It's a legitimate professional manual.
I've been trained!
She has been trained.
The basis of this game, Actor's Nightmare, is that there's 3 of us. Now, one person, Matt, is the professional who has shown up, and he has memorized all of his lines. He's all ready for the scene. And Mike and I were terribly unprepared, and we've had to carry our scripts on. And all we can do is read from the script when we're spoken to. So that is why we need these, so that we know what to say, because we can't say anything else. So, could we have a location or, yeah, another location, non-geographic location, please, not Egypt.
Underneath the boardwalk.
underneath the boardwalk.
That's
Excellent.
funny.
Thank you.
All right there, gentlemen. Welcome to this of our first meeting under the boardwalk. We are the Beneath the Boardwalk Society.
As Cuba's #1 Mexican tribute band,
I know you had an excellent past in the music industry, but
Hypothetically, this could go even further.
well, I know. Now that the Cuban embargo has ended, we can exploit the music industry in the area, which is why I've gathered you here.
the social club exploded in the 1990s.
Thank you. I did not know enough about the history of this area. This meeting has a whole new scope for me. Now, gentlemen, we really have to get right to it. So, what my plan is that we're going to commandeer... Oh, that's apparently the Caribbean word.
His student fluidity has shaped his work.
Just being on Javina's location.
You know what Javina is?
Not sure.
Well, it's
Lake
so
Javina.
Lake Javina, I thought you finally found my missing wife, Javina. Which is another reason that we have to go to Cuba, gentlemen. We have to. Now, we're going to steal one of these ships. Barry, you know what to do.
He may like fast women.
Well, that's what got you into trouble in the first place, Barry.
No. First of all, my plan definitely isn't about dieting.
That's very good. I mean, you're more body positive now. The woman will like you better. You no longer have to chase after the fast ones.
After all the usual Christmas-related activities are out of the way, embrace this alternative festive experience for a day.
Why not? You know what? If you want to boycott Christmas, that's what this whole thing is about. We're getting out of this place. We're going somewhere new. Away from your lady troubles. Away from Christmas, apparently.
Cal claims huge title win.
The title win. I didn't know he was going for the pro wrestling title. That seems a bit mad, but really, if Cal wants to spend his time pro wrestling, then we're well enough without him. It's just the three of us in Cuba, gentlemen.
Dylan pins Derek in a real thriller.
Okay, I mean, I said I think we're done with the wrestling thing. So if Dylan's gonna pin him, that's his problem.
But he's shocked to uncover sinister secrets about the extraordinary extent of U.S. global surveillance.
Well, I mean, we know the U.S. has a vested interest in the pro wrestling industry. But then again, Gerald, that's why we're going to Cuba. Barry, not Gerald. The hell's Gerald?
Liverpool 2, West Ham 2.
Thanks for keeping us updated with the scores there. Because you know what? We'll miss that when we go to Cuba.
Speaking of research done by Pure Jim, have you heard the term fresh as five?
No, I haven't. Tell him. Explain it to me.
Expectations. Perhaps you'll opt for a vaporizer and you begin to exhale wonderfully exotic fragrances.
It's very informative. Maybe we can all start vaporizing. Any thoughts about all starting vaporizing?
Igor Rossi told the referee last night, John Belkin, to get it wrong.
Yes, Igor Rossi does love vaporizing. That was an excellent interjection. Now, Jets, we really have to get on and get in the boat. You look as though you're going to say something.
Well, 24% of whom say it occurs regularly.
Well, 24% of them aren't us because 0% of us are in the boat right now. So, in you go first, Barry. In you go. In you go, Barry. Settle down.
Westminster left stunned over farce.
Westminster are on us. Get in there, then. Okay, gentlemen. Come on. Right, is there an oar? Is there something to move the ship?
I was in the desert when I heard about the response to the first show.
Well, just imagine you're in the desert now, rather than a tiny boat filled with two other men. Right, come on. There's no oar. We're going to all have to start paddling now.
X Factor.
Yes. Why don't you tell us about the X Factor while we hand paddle to Cuba? This...
Extra star and vigilant of the foreign families who have fled terror in Syria.
You know what? I feel a new kinship with them, as we two are playing. That's all you've got now. Make the most of it, Damien. Come on.
Your home has been repossessed.
What? That's just the latest in a series of travesties. First, Darren's awake to become a pro wrestler, so there's only 3 of us in the boat. And now my home's been repossessed.
The two begin to fall for one another, but will they be able to survive the deadly truth?
Who knows?
Probably best for you to use your candle.
Well done for the very tiny friend. That's hard.
Woo! All right.
Well, then we recover. Lance will soon tell you what the next game is.
Let's see in the order of next up will be a game for Emma and myself.
Oh,
Normally this is called Sounds Like a Song. And we decided, that sounds like a song, that we would adjust this to Sounds Like a Carol. Now the premise is that we'll be doing our scene, and we will pick one of you who had an okay day. Anyone? Everyone have a good day? Do you have you had a wonderful
oh,
day?
we don't want that. We want someone to have a terrible day.
You had like a sort of okay day.
Which could be improved.
So, all right, it's on you then. While we're doing the scene, if you hear a phrase and you think to yourself, well, that sounds like a song, but in this case, sounds like a carol, you just say, sounds like a carol, and we need to break into a song and sing it as a carol.
And you can be as cruel as you like.
Could I have an object that you get at like an office Christmas exchange? Like a Secret Santa present.
An office Christmas exchange.
That is the formal term.
That's what corporate lists it as.
Formal gift exchange.
Tax write-off.
After mandatory eating time.
I'm sure this is what humans call this interaction. Something from a Secret Santa exchange.
A cracker.
A cracker. Okay. Susie,
Hi.
you want to pull the other end of my cracker?
Oh, you're offering? Oh, I never get asked to pull crackers. Oh, yeah, I
Probably
think it's
because
funny.
you act really weird about it.
No, come back. I'll get it right. I promise. I won't do that weird thing where it's your cracker, but I win all the stuff inside it. Because that always makes people feel bad.
That was, yeah, my brother is still sort of recovering from last time.
Sounds like a carol.
See, the thing is my brother's still recovering from last time. The last time. My brother, he's sad, and he thinks you're really bad. My brother is still recovering. He no longer likes Christmas. He doesn't think it's good. He wants to do happy things, but he's stuck in this sad neighborhood. My brother no longer likes Christmas.
I mean, I feel like that's partially on the fact that you come from a broken home. I don't think you can blame it all on me pulling a cracker wrong.
Sis, you are the most socially awkward
I'm
person
sorry.
I know.
It's so hard to make conversations at Christmas time.
I don't talk about your mother's drinking. Oh, there I did.
How dare you? I don't talk about how fat your sister got after those 4 kids. I'm sorry, it just...
It's a glandular problem.
That sounds like a carol.
Bum, 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 bum,
When
my
you
son.
have an underactive fibroid, your body tends to swell. You cannot metabolize the food at Christmas time. Your body shape goes to hell.
And it swells. Bum, 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 bum.
I wasn't aware it was glandular problem. I'm really sorry. I know Christmas is supposed to be a time for giving, forgetting, for love. So just let me pull your cracker. No? Fine. Just let me pull your
All
cracker.
right. Yeah,
We'll
you
make
know what?
amends.
Let's just clear the slate, start over. Let's just have fun. All right? You ready? Okay.
All right. Oh, you're using 2. Okay. It's a 2-hand job.
That's how.
Sounds like a carol.
Pulling crackers is a 2-hand job.
two-hand job.
Yes, a two-hand job.
It's not for one, that's hardly enough to pull.
You must use two, that is the golden rule. Pulling crackers is a two-hand job.
A two-hand job.
There's no coming back. Two-hand
Would you believe I didn't get that until Okay, so that one sounds like a carol. Thanks, welcome, by the way. Sorry, I'm not putting you focus on you, but you know, there's not that many people here.
But it's there now.
Right now. So, our next game is called Alphabet, and the basic premise of Alphabet is that we will start with a letter. So, can someone give me a letter somewhere in the middle of the alphabet?
R.
R.
Great.
So, the first sentence has to start with R, then the next sentence has to start with S, and it goes back and forth. But the variation we're going to do to make it more Christmassy is they have to speak in rhyming couplets.
Because nothing says Christmas like a rhyming couplet.
R.
Yes.
R is the first letter. Can we have an object? Oh, no. Tell me that. Can we have a toy that you would give a small child at Christmas?
An iPhone.
An
Reuben, our son, is getting awfully spoiled. He asked me for an iPhone and said his toy robot needs oil.
Sometimes, when he says that to me, I think, oh my God, I'm filled with such glee.
Tomorrow we should teach him a thing or two about greed. It's our children's tendencies to steal and overfeed.
Unless doing that might be seen as harsh, so instead maybe we should desert them in a marsh.
Verily, I know the bog of which you speak. It's the one just down the hill at the foot of Woodland Creek.
When we get there, we must be really silent, lest people report the crime, which is minorly violent.
Circes, you must not speak of violence in this home. Our children are arriving from school, home they wendward come.
Yes! For when they go yawn upstairs, we must be silent so they're unawares.
Zoinks! You're stamping! You're stomping about the house. As you've said many times before, be silent like a mouse.
Absolutely. Now that we have got the plan, why don't you go start the van?
But alas, I forgot to the tank-up fill. I'm afraid ever since that time I set fire to that spill.
Can't you do this simple thing? I don't know why I gave you that ring.
Don't take back the kindly vows you said. You pledged your troth, and now we're in a marriage bed.
Even so, I do regret. But I made those vows I shan't forget.
Faithful thou art, and faithful am I. Now come, let's pick up our children, the two girls and the guy.
Come then, my darling wife.
Oh. G. F, G.
Go then, let's and we shall cause our children strife.
Hand in hand, we walk away. Our children shall be abandoned on this day.
I don't know why we are leaving, because
because behind we have left little Steving.
That's after I. Chai! What are you, Glaswegian? James as well! How many children do we have?
I bet one of them is in the lab. King I am of this house. Come our children, we must delouse.
Let us all, if we are able, take the children from marsh to stable.
Maybe, my dear, you might be right. In stables they would be kept more tight.
No more talk, for this spells danger. Remember the tale of Jesus in the manger.
Oh, you always throw Jesus in my face. You stand there now in that dress of lace.
Perhaps we ought to forget this night. Let's gather round our candlelight.
Queer have our thoughts been today. Why can't we all come together and be so gay?
Respectfully, you meant in the original sense of the word before it became twisted and thus absurd.
Hey.
Can we stop the rhyme?
It's been a long day.
It's a horrible game, it's such a crime.
Would you like a little bit more time?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we are moving on to, the game Paper Chase. This is what we will be gathering these pieces of paper for. What we were doing, by the way, if you'd like to add to it, is if you want to write down something perhaps that a family member says to another at Christmas, we're going to be pulling these out of our, like, something absurd your uncle says every Christmas. And this is for Mike and I.
It's okay, I'm not playing the game, I just want
You
to
can
see
have
it.
some, or just a second. Those
okay.
guys are ready.
Days.
Even if they start, I'll run up and I'll put them in my pockets.
Alright. Isn't it?
Get them.
You got
Yes.
Maybe we'll just use this.
Does that make it legible?
One in your pocket.
Oh my.
It's so they can't tamper with it. They
Tamper free. Right, it's like the Oscars.
I know, right?
Right?
Nice.
Just like the Oscars.
Someone paid to reach into the celebrity's pockets.
Could we have an action?
Reaching
You've just shown up. Give me an action.
Tobogganing.
Tobogganing. Excellent. Billy,
Hi, Stephen.
look what I just got from Santa. A toboggan.
Oh, it's much bigger than my sleigh.
That's what I asked for. I said I just want something bigger than Stevie's.
What I asked for was... Those are big boots for such a little girl.
You know, if you're just gonna be rude about it, maybe I won't let you ride on my toboggan. You know what my uncle said to say to people like you? Press hard on the clitoris.
Yeah. Well, your uncle never met my uncle. And what my uncle said about the clitori is...
What?
I like your new boyfriend. I'm also glad he's not black.
The thing is, I have a super racist uncle as well.
Oh,
So I don't really, I try not to talk to him very much. But, my grandpa was always really nice, and I think he was very open. He used to tell me all sorts of great things at Christmas. Like, you gotta shut up the lung? Shout up the bum? I'm gonna say you've gotta shout up the bum.
Didn't he mean to say, oh honey, you're so pretty when you wear makeup?
He said that to me once, but my mom heard, and he stopped saying it after. So then we had to have a talk, and and Mom was trying to like explain to me what was going on, right?
I can understand.
So she took
Some
me
real
aside.
big bit of wisdom coming up here.
She took me aside and she said, I've decided to go vegan.
Wait.
And I was like, what does that mean? You're into chicks now? And I didn't know what vegan meant.
I know what vegan means. It means, why aren't you as successful as your brother?
She said that to me too once. And then, because I was really upset about that, Dad had to take me aside, and he tried to make me feel better by saying, get it in the stocking!
Oh, I wish you would. For too long we've been just neighbors. I finally want us to, let's go for a walk.
I think we've gotten over this unhealthy competition. You know what I'm really glad we're friends now. I've been wanting to tell you for a long, long time. Get to sleep, Santa's on the roof.
Oh, I oughta. But right before that, let's race these toboggans. And my sleigh.
Yeah, well, you sure you want to use that little thing?
I'm sure. I only want memes for Christmas.
Let's do it. Do you have more? Because I don't have
One more. And then we race.
Okay, ready?
You successfully avoided drowning.
Wow. Two of those came from very different families. Christ on the clitoris and let's go for a walk.
Same guy.
Same guy! Whoa! Different wide family spectrum, isn't there? They're the same person that they come together. No.
I'm not quite sure if I want to go to your family holiday. No.
I can definitely sympathize with the person. Why aren't you as successful as your brother? That's every family gathering. Why don't you have a job? Why aren't you married? Where's your baby?
I don't know.
So for the
stages.
I have a solid 20 minutes of Christmas stand-up.
Slam poetry you'd like to do?
I'll do an acoustic version of two-hand job, cracker job.
So for the final game for the first half, we're going to do a game called Party Quirks. We're going to call it Office Christmas Party Quirks, or whatever completely corporate-friendly name I'll come up with for it. This is for all four of us. In this game, Mike will be hosting the party, which means he has to leave the room.
Bye.
Don't all
Go. Now, what we're going to need to right! Everyone leave? Good joke. So what we need now is we need to give each of us a characteristic. So first of all, for Matt, can we have a famous or historical figure, not Lord Lucan?
Exactly.
I mean, I'd take it for the challenge.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, thank you. For Emma, can we have an occupation of some sort? And it can be, you can make it strange.
That's weird and wonderful. As
Yeah.
A vampire slayer.
A vampire slave.
Sexy.
Thank you. And for myself, could you give me something like a strange fetish or a thing I'm really into?
Doesn't have to be sexual.
Bizarre, yeah. It doesn't have to be. Don't profess
can
hard
be.
literacy.
Toenails.
I'm like, am I into toenails sexually?
Touching
or
them,
just
eating them?
artistically?
your discretion.
Artistically, so we don't just go down the easy route, right? So I find toenails to be very artistic. All right. And now what will happen is, without telling him directly, Mike will have to guess all of these things.
Yeah.
Mike, you may come back in.
For mandatory office social interaction, festive fun time.
Welcome to Big Al's Automotive Christmas Party. And my name is Big Al. And this is my Christmas party. I really can't wait for a guest to arrive. Anytime now, I've been prepping all day the miniature quiches, the little Rice Krispie squares. I'm so alone. That's the door.
Why, hello there, short man. Thank you for inviting me into your garage.
Oh wait, hold on.
Come on in, Tolo.
Thank you. Is there somewhere that I can put my hat?
Of course, you can rest it on the old handlebars I've got handed up here.
Okay.
It's a mighty specific hat you're wearing.
Yes, it is. It's iconic, some might say.
I bet.
But anyway, let's play some Connect 4. Come on.
Oh, yes.
I bring one wherever I go.
Oh, thank God.
Okay,
Here's the pop-up table.
okay, there we go.
Oh, yeah. What do you like to talk about while we play Connect 4?
I like to really focus on the game, but there's something that we need to establish first. Like, in order to score, is it 3 to score, or is it 4 to score? So I can never remember. I mean, 3's easier.
You know what? See if you could hold on there. Maybe basketball player, you misfit. I'm gonna get you guys close. You don't know. Oh, hey! Oh!
Where's the threat? Aside from this piece of wood you have lying on your floor, which nearly tripped me up, that's very dangerous.
I'm really sorry. Thank you. I don't know how that.
Oh. No, you're fine.
I believe I'm okay. I'm not running a temperature or anything of the sorts.
Just check.
My reflection?
Yeah.
I have a reflection, yes.
You've got to be very vigilant, okay? These after-hours parties, it's very dangerous. You don't know who, what, who are.
Of course.
Oh, we have a lot in common, actually.
Hey!
Hey, I was hoping we could trade tips, you know?
You guys
tell
have
me
met
about your-
before?
What?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Vampire
Oh, please,
Slayer?
I wish I were Buffy.
And Michael Jordan?
Well, I mean, you could possibly attribute some of his success to me.
It's true. There's one more guest I'm expecting.
I've got a magic trick to
Welcome to Big Al!
Oh, hey, Al! Oh, you wore open-toed sandals to a Christmas party! I love it!
Yeah. Tell me how much you love them.
I do. Do you mind if I take a photo?
Oh, take a photo of my
God,
toes.
those are amazing.
What do you think of my toes?
I mean, the chiaroscuro qualities, the light, the way it falls.
Yes.
Oh, I just love it. I mean, there's something about them.
I've always known you love taking pictures of my feet. Very artistically.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, amongst other things.
Of course.
Are we doing a
My
Christmas
hands.
dance? I love the Christmas.
Let's all dance. This Big Al's Christmas
I had a thought.
Yeah?
I could use some of your, I guess I can call them your logs.
Yeah, they are.
Sharpen them, and then...
You know what? That's a great idea. In fact, we should all network somehow. I mean,
With you logs, did you say?
it's a different kind of log, but I'm glad we're on the same
Almost
page.
an Abraham log?
Oh! So close. I mean, if we're this connected, maybe we should
Almost a...
LinkedIn?
I'm not sure what other social network
Guys,
sites there are.
could we do oblong sign? But remember, we do that part on the second. It's on the second verse.
Listen.
Sure. We link.
Abraham Lincoln's got no time for little
No,
debits
no.
like this. You guys dig into the miniature quiches. Stick around in case we need your help.
Would you mind if I clipped a little, and then you know I feel like I want to make something with that, a sculpture.
Yes.
Would you be into that?
I would be very into that.
Great. I'll just get my tools out.
I always love it when you come around, Gerald, and clip my toenails and make artistic sculptures.
Oh, yes, indeed. Here, it's a little Christmas tree. That's a manger. That's right. I did Christmas themed.
Thank you.
I'm not feeling I'm closing in specifically. I feel like you already had it.
Just nobody clapped.
Incredibly
Like
close,
in many
pretty much
cases.
spot on. Well,
That's all for Big House Christmas Party.
I'm gonna get going. I'm no longer into your toenails.
So that was part 1. If you want to make an escape, there are exits to be found here, here, and here. Otherwise, join us in about 10-15 minutes for the second half, which will be a Christmas long form. So remember those names of plays or films or stories that you wanted to hear later. That's what we're going to need those for. So if you weren't here, if you missed this, we need the name of a Christmas long form extravaganza that doesn't
A
exist
Christmas
yet.
classic
Yes,
that
a
is yet
Christmas
to
classic
be.
you'd like to hear. So please go and get yourselves another drink. Mingle. We could do a little
That's enough of
tin
you
mixer
to mingle.
now.
Yeah, right.
And we'll see you back soon. Thank
10
you.
minutes. 10
I'll put
minutes.
some Christmas tunes on.
Thank you.
Hi guys. Also, come and take your money. Oh yeah, because you guys came late, so sorry.
I know, they just.
I'm going to make this entire roast pig disappear.
Hi, those who are watching live. We're going to come back in 10 minutes to do the second half of our Christmas Improv show. So maybe I'll just let it run and you can just watch people mingling about for a few minutes. No, come back, because we're doing a Christmas show. Yeah, we know Facebook Live. We're going to give it a try. Let's see how it goes. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Ruth. You get comments every once in a while, and then you can talk back to people. Let me see, how's my battery doing? Who knows?
It's been a weird show. Enjoy your cigarettes / leaving.
That's the joy of it. That's
I feel like the fun for that game isn't playing it flawlessly. We need to enjoy shooting it.
The struggle was real.
It was real. I like that though. Improv isn't polished and perfect. What? How long is our second Christmas package? I don't know. I was like, yeah, no, I'm like 20 minutes. In fact, we should. Yeah, we should.
Yeah, but also gives you time to think about it.
Yes, sorry.
No, that's fine. I was worried that we'd already said it, and I was like,
Shit!
Nobody's keeping track.
I'm also leaving.
Some of these were excellent. Oh my days. I was really picturing something filthy in it for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than just like,
What is this? I know.
speaking of which, so do you like gin? So my friend's boyfriend.
That would be very surprising.
My friend was for eating available of the St Andrews gin company, and he was struck you with alcohol, and you get these 13 pound bottles for 20 quid, and I'll try it. The one next to you,
I'll keep that in the
in the back room. It
next
looks like
time I'm
a
after
nice
just
Christmas.
Okay.
Spelled gin without skin.
Gremlins for Xmas theme. Okay, Ruth.
Nick.
Make up a new